This video describes how to set up a course on ATutor. If you haven't already, set up an account by clicking on the Register tab and filling in your login information. Once your account is set up, log into ATutor through the Login tab. Once you're logged in, you'll be placed on the My Courses page. In the submenu above, click on Create Course. This displays the Properties page for a new course. You may need to request permission to create courses, in which case an administrator will approve your request. Then you can return here and fill in the properties for a course. So in this case, the only required field is the title for the course. Everything else is optional and can be modified once you enter the course. In this case, we are going to populate the course with some initial content. We have a backup from a previously created course that we're going to use to insert some initial content into this course. You can potentially upload a backup as well. We will select a icon, or if we happen to have an icon saved locally, we can upload our own custom icon, and then we'll press the Save button to set up the initial structure for this course. So as you can see, there's a number of tabs across the top, menu blocks down the side, and tools on the course homepage. So you want to customize these to set up the tools you're going to use in your course. So to do this, you click on the Manage tab, go to Course Tools. Here you see a list of all the tools that are currently available on this system. If you've installed modules, they will appear here as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove all of the tools from the course homepage and actually keep the home page for course announcements and other course-related information. And we're going to move the tools off onto another page called the Student Tools page. So the Student Tools page is available here. We're going to insert it as a main navigation tab, and then we save that. So as you can see, it sets up the tabs across the top. Student Tools is now available. You'll probably also want to manage the menu blocks down the left side of the page or the right side, depending on the theme you're using. So you click on the side menu link, choose from the available side menu tools that are available. So in this case, we're going to turn a few of them off, and perhaps we'll rearrange a couple others, move networking down a bit, and move content navigation up, and we'll save that. So now you can see we've got content at the top, networking, and so on down the side. We go home now. You see that all of the tools are moved off the home page, and we're going to move them onto the Student Tools page. So in this case, no tools yet, so we'll go into Manage again, scroll down to Student Tools, and select the tools that we're going to use in this course. So in this case, we will select Tests and Surveys. Forms is already available as a tab. Groups we will use, because we're using Tests and Surveys, we might as well turn on the gradebook. Networking is already available. Web search, and let's say directory and blogs, and we'll save that. So now if we go to the Student Tools page, you'll see that there are a number of different tools available. These tools can be rearranged by clicking and then dragging to arrange them in order of importance, for instance. If you prefer not to use the detailed view, which you're looking at now, it includes information from the various modules to give students direct access to information within these modules. You can choose to turn off the detailed view and have just icons. So in this case, we will turn it on and leave it on. So now that your tools are set up, you're going to want to make the course available to students to enroll in. Go to the Manage tab, go down to Course Properties. You can scroll down that page. Notice that this is the same page that was displayed when you originally created the course. We're going to set the course to private, and we'll click the checkbox to have an email sent to the instructor when an enrollment is made. In this case, we're going to make the course available immediately. You could potentially add a banner to the top of the home page, perhaps a splash page, some flash, whatever you like, and include a copyright notice if one is appropriate. So we'll save those properties. Now we want to add some students to the course, so there are a number of different ways we can do this. We can manually upload a file using the Enrollment Manager. In this case, this is the Enrollment Manager. There are no students available currently. So we can click on Import Course List, and this allows you to import a list of comma-separated values with first name, last name, and email for each of the students that you want to enroll in the course. Once that file is created, click on the Browse, select the file you want to import, and then click on Import Course List. And this will automatically set up your students and enroll them. The other option is to allow students to enroll themselves, and this is already set up by default by setting your course to private and the administrator allowing registration. So we'll look briefly at how that works. I'll log out, log in as a potential student. So you can see that this student is already enrolled in one course. You can then browse courses, choose the course that they want to enroll in, and this is the course I just created. It's a private course, so when I click on the title of the course as a student, I'm told that this is a private course and I must be enrolled, so I can request enrollment, and an email message is sent off to the instructor, who can then approve the enrollment through the Courses and Enrollment Manager. In this case, you can also set up the payments module to automatically enroll students in the course when they've made a payment either through PayPal or through the NearPay pay service. So I will log out again, log in as the instructor for the course, and approve that student's enrollment. Click on the Manage tab, click on Enrollment. Now you can see that under Pending Enrollments, the Demo 2 user has requested enrollment. So I choose that user and click on Enroll. This sends an email off to the student with their enrollment information so they can log into the course. So now you can see that the student is enrolled. You can potentially set up assistance for a course as well by choosing a student user and promoting them to an assistant. So to do that, you select the user, click on Privileges, and you can grant them various instructor access to different tools within the course to assist you as the instructor in managing the course. So for instance, you may want to have a teaching assistant set up the content for the course, so we select Content. You also may want to have teaching assistants manage the tests for the course so that they can set up the tests and mark tests as well. So we will grant those two privileges to this user to set up an assistant for the course. You can potentially select them all as well if you wanted to create a second instructor for the course, for example. So we'll save that. So now that student is now not enrolled, but rather is listed as an assistant. And you can view the privileges for that assistant by choosing the user and clicking Privileges, and you can see that this particular user has content and test and survey privileges. So we'll log out again and take a look at content.